Wow, man, today is a heavy day. Today is a heavy, heavy day. I know everybody's blacking out their social media in support of this movement, which I'm in support for, but I'm I also believe that combat needs to be pushed up against all this blatant evil and hatred that we're seeing. This is so hurtful. Um, I don't like to watch these videos. I try not to watch too much videos because it's so heavy and it's too emotional. I can't handle too much. But I woke up and I seen a video this morning that really hurt because I can relate more to that, which made me even more realize that to the extent that I feel, those who are in this, like what we're seeing in this, I cannot speak on that behalf, and I'm not here to. It just makes me feel even more like, what can I do to help? Because I don't know what to do, and I don't know if anybody really knows what to do right now. I seen this video this morning that had this group of police officers with these like plexiglass shields shove up against these two elderly men walking down the sidewalk to get them off the sidewalk, or I don't know, get them away. One guy kind of stumbled, walked off of the screen, seemed like he caught his balance, but it was a second guy who's walking with a cane and gets shoved again for a second time by an officer with the shield, which led him to fall on the ground after losing his balance, and the officer didn't do anything. He walked away. And immediately I think, what if that's my tutu? What if that's my grandpa? What if that was my papa? What if that was our kupuna? To see our kupuna getting treated to such a degree, that to me is evil. And that's where we're at now. And this is only something, and I told my mom, I would never in any day of my life would have thought that I would be living through something that I read in a history book. You know, we don't really think about it, but this is something straight out of a history book, and we're living it today. This is based off of that question. What can I do? You know, so I had this conversation with my mom, which was a conversation that there's no end to it. It's like a dog chasing his tail over and over and over. But I came out with two things that I wanted to share as a means to combat all of this hatred. Something I can do. What can I do aside from sharing my support on social media to help? That's my question, and if you're asking the same question, I don't know, this is my story. This is what I feel. I asked my mom, what can we do, you know? And it came down to the point of, really, the only thing is pray. And it made me, so it gets to this point. You know, talking about God is such a thin-iced topic nowadays. And I did a video a few days ago, which I said, and again, anytime that I mention God, I'm not here and with the intention to push my God onto you, but whoever that God is for you. And I say that because we love this. But do we remember every single bill? In God we trust. In God we trust. In God we trust. I wish I had a $100 bill that would show it to you, because I'm sure it says the same thing. But this nation is built on that motto, in God we trust. So I'm asking myself, what can I do? Because I'm just like you, very painful, very angry, frustrated, emotionally drained. And I just asked, what can I do? And all I came out so far, one of the things I came out with that conversation, after remembering all of this, and even Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know if kids even still do Pledge of Allegiance in school, but for those who share this experience with me, every morning waking up in school, putting my hand on my heart and reading that pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. God, you know, like, this nation is built on that. Whoever that God is for each and every one of us individually, we need to remember that that's something that we can do. And maybe that's the only thing we can do, because I don't know what else that there is to do. So that was one thing that I came out from that conversation, was pray. We need prayer. This world needs prayer. In God we trust. That's one thing that we can do in this moment in time. And the second thing comes from that exact pledge. In it, it states, to the republic. This nation is a republic. So before, remember I said there's two things that I wanted to share. I take that word republic and I look in the dictionary, because apparently that's what this nation is: a government in which supreme power resides in the body of citizens entitled to vote. We are entitled to vote. I ask myself, what can I do to give healing and change to this world? I can pray. We all need to pray. But on top of that, use your entitlement that you're given in this country to vote. That power is exactly that. Power that each of us hold to create change, because we, again, are the body of citizens in which the supreme power resides, but through voting. So I'm going to post up a post following this in my page that will have a number that you can text the word voter to, and it will help you find out if you're registered to vote, and if you're not, to get you registered to vote. And you know what the most iconic or ironic thing about having that ability to vote in this time to help and contribute to the healing of our nation is? This is a year to vote. So two things get out of this video. Gosh, I'm still just... pray and vote. That's what we can do. And that's what we need to do to bring healing to this world. Aloha.